Oh, here we go. Top of the morning, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. I've been hanging out with my good people over on TikTok. Uh, Grand Rising, happy Friday. Hope you're doing super well out there in the world. We have people from all over the world here on TikTok, Morocco. We have Florida. We have Canada. We have Georgia. We have people from all over the house, all over the world. I'm feeling good. I just went on a big rant with people on TikTok, letting them know that happiness is a choice. Either we're in a place where we can like wake up in the morning and decide to be happy, or maybe we're not. Maybe we need a shoulder to lean on, and that's what Cup of Joe is about. Is turning into a place where if you need some love, you want some positivity, you want some inspiration. This is the morning show to tune into to get that love. And so I just want to give a shout out to everybody who's hopping on. Aura, I see you. Hermes, I see you. Sam, good morning. Linda, good morning. We have people from YouTube, Facebook hopping on. Everybody on TikTok. Let me make sure I show you guys love as well. Cool. So I want to jump right in. We have people in the queue. Evening here overseas. That's awesome. Victoria, hey, good morning. Nice to see you. We have people in the queue. I want to start bringing people on. Check it out. You guys make sure you're in a quiet environment. Make sure you guys have turn your phone into landscape. Don't talk vertical. Put it landscape so everybody can see you. I'm getting ready to start dropping links in the. Good morning, Greg. Good morning, Marjorie. Good morning, Linda. We have some people hopping on. Everybody out there in the Facebook worlds, Twitter worlds, Twitch worlds, YouTube worlds, do me a huge favor. Do me a huge favor before I start calling. These virtual hugs mean a lot to me because I know a lot of people are getting value from them. If you can do me a huge favor and share this video cast to as many people as you can so they can feel the love, get some energy for their day, even if it's for a second, I would appreciate you guys. Okay, bringing people on. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I want to listen. I want to hear. I want to give hugs. So let's go. Guys, pay attention. I'm dropping links. If you reach out to me, I'm dropping links. If you reach out to me, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna cut out as much time as I can for each individual, but please be mindful that there are people in the queue that want to hug. So let's keep these calls within a 60-second, 120-second call. Now, if serendipity plays a toll and we end up vibing, we might be on longer, but I literally just want to go through and share as much love as I can with folks. So pay attention. I'm dropping links. I am dropping links. Dropping links. Okay, we'll start there. So I got your email. How do I get a call back? Everybody who sent me email, give me a second. Yeah, before I start pulling people on, let me respond to some of these. You guys have to understand. I'm working on it off the cuff. It's on the computer. Chrissy, I'm not sure if you're talking to somebody in there or if you're talking to me, but I'm sending links to people. Hop in the queue. If you get a link, there we go. We got someone that's popped on, so I'm going to give them some time and attention. Chrissy, I'm sending you. Your name is what? Your name is Krista. What? I just realized that. Anyway, I'm pulling you on the show too, girl. So get ready. I just sent you a link. All right, let me talk to some people and then we'll connect in a second. So, I see two beautiful women in the background, getting ready to pull you guys on one at a time. Just be prepared to just jump in the convo and get some love. This is your virtual hug. Fixing my hat. YouTube, share. Facebook, share. Here we go, kicking it off. Oh, yes. You make me smile. Hey, what's going
on? Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. For everybody out there, what is your username and your name?
Aura Huffman, and my name is.
Aura Hoffman is who I'm talking to. TikTok. Pay attention. Listen up. How are you today?
I am okay. Today it's a better day,
I know you
but
look great. You look happy.
thank you. I woke up a little bit late, so I got on your show a little bit late. But I got to hear a conversation with Faith, I think was her name,
Yes, talking about her mom.
about her mom. Yes,
Yeah.
and that was like, it usually takes me about 20 minutes to wake up and get my coffee in and everything. But that's just like just woke me up just like that.
Wow.
Um, and here is my story that I want to share. And um, I don't talk much about it now, but I would like to share it because I think the way she shared it gives me the strength to share it, because I heard her story, half of her story, and I was like, wow, I can relate to this. So I was very close to my mom. I moved from the country that I come from, Romania, and it was a huge change. I came in this country with a bag of clothes and the love in my heart, and that was it. And I was 23 at the time, and I left everything behind, like friends, life, family, everything, right? And but I was lucky enough to be able to go see my mom every summer, right? Every summer
Right.
I would go with my son and see my mom. And she wasn't feeling very good. She had a rough life with my father, so that kind of show on her body. And I went in vacation every summer to see her.
Oh no, lost the connection, guys. From time to time, if you're just hopping on, it happens like that. Hey, can you
Can
hear
you hear
me?
me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Can
Awesome,
you hear
cool.
me?
Yeah, if it ever
Okay.
happens that yeah, if it ever happens that that you can't hear me, just hop off and hop back on, and I'll pull you back in.
Okay. So
Yeah. You're talking about
in 20,
coming to this country, 2023, with love in
yep,
your heart, baggage, and you're real
yep,
close to your mom. So keep
yep.
going.
So I went in vacation
Oh no, internet. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, internet. She's rolling. She's rolling. While we're waiting for her to come on, thank you guys so much for being on here. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Big hug out to you guys. When I do this, that's me like attempting to give you guys a hug. I want to welcome in Twitch and Twitter. That's a new platform that I'm having people be a part of this amazing event that I'm calling a Love Fest, aka Cup of Joe, aka the crazy life of Joe Atang, where I'm just like literally connecting with people and giving out some love. TikTok, what is up? If you guys want a virtual hug, some people I've sent some links on. Karen is out in the backstage. I'm waiting. Karen, thank you for your patience. I can't hear you, but you can hear me. I see you, and thank you so much for hanging out. I can't wait to jam with you. Anybody else? Uh, I'm going to be taking some pauses to send you some links if you reached out to me. But if you want a virtual hug, what a virtual hug is, it's literally me just connecting and showing you as much love as I can, and then giving you an opportunity to share what's on your mind. So I'm not a counselor, I'm not an advisor, I'm just your average Joe who's just trying to show some love to the world. So make sure you guys understand that. All right, we have Aura back. Let's go.
Okay, so thank you for having me back. So, as I was saying that I would go every summer to see my mother, right?
Yeah,
And 2 summers ago, it happened as usual, going to see my mom in vacation, like trying to give her a good vacation, because the possibilities back there are not and were not at the time as my possibility here in America.
right,
So we had a good vacation, although I could tell she wasn't feeling good. And I took her to the hospital that day. And from the minute I entered into the hospital until the moment she passed was 15 minutes.
man,
And she was right there. And the image and everything, I was right there. And it's exactly as you can see in TV. The bed started to shake, and
Yeah.
the monitors went like, crazy. And that was ever since that day, my life just turned upside down, like literally upside down. And the dream of seeing her eat that, sometimes I dream like I'm jumping on top of her to like bring her back to life.
Hmm.
And I've been dreaming like that for a very long time. But when I heard Faith's story, and I could feel actually my heart starting to beat, and I was like, this is to lose somebody that, period, to lose somebody. I'm not going to say that you love somebody, or it's it can, it affects different people differently. And for me it was very, very downhill, very downhill.
Yeah, I can't even. I mean, when I hear these stories, I'm forced to think about my parents. They're both still alive and healthy, and I can't even imagine like living life without them. And so, thank you for the share. You're a strong woman. I know Faith is a strong woman, and I'm just thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, she's not alone. And we have to do what we can to survive and to stay
Yeah,
strong.
yeah.
And your show, I don't think, Joe, that you actually have the slightest idea. I mean, I think you do a little bit, that you get the love out there, and you get the normalcy, because that's exactly what it is. You show people that it's okay to be, to have struggle, and it's okay, because a lot of people hide it
Yeah, a
very
lot of
well.
people do.
And I think that you do not have the slightest idea of what you do for a lot of people. I don't think you do.
I I
But
I I can agree with that. I'm just doing my thing, trying to bring my best. And when I meet people like yourself, and you share, it's humbling, and it means a lot to me. So I just want to keep bringing my best and keep showing some love. Thank you for saying that.
well, you're doing it very well, and I'm sure that you, with your positive words, and all the people in your chat room. Oh my gosh, they are such a nice people, like clearly nice people. And I am like going on the streets and looking like, where are you people? Those nice people, where are you? Because a lot of people either are too shy, or they're afraid to show, or they think that if I cross this, this fence to the other person, the person might think I'm crazy, or
Right.
I literally want something from that other person, you
Yeah.
know. But seeing it here on this platform, at your Good Morning Coffee and all that, I'm like, man, there is people out there that really cares, really goes to struggle, and really, have a good heart. It's like a freaking, how they go in movies and they do that shock with those metal
Oh
things,
yeah, 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 yes. The I know what you're talking about. Yes.
exactly, resuscitation or something. It's like every morning you put those things on the world, and you resuscitate the whole freaking world, and be like, boom, people, here we go, we are alive, and this is the life.
Yes. That's
So
amazing. Well, look, this is where I'm coming
thank
from.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. My pleasure. I'm happy to share, what I can, my ears, my heart, my love with you guys. And, the way I look at it is we're all human beings. We all have our struggles, and I've done a lot of things in my life that I'm proud of. I've been insecure, and when I've been able to put on a different lens and stop judging myself and accept myself more and forgive myself for the things that I've done, I feel free. And so right now, being able to speak to you guys, and connect with you all, I feel like I'm flying. Like this is fueling me, and so I'm happy to be
Good.
here. And
That's your way of keeping yourself happy, giving
yeah,
happiness,
right,
which hats down to you, sir.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me, and I hope you enjoy your weekend.
You
And
too.
everybody else in here, hope they enjoy
Hey,
their weekend.
hey, keep coming back. Keep coming back.
Okay, I
Love
will.
connecting with you. All right. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye.
Yo, she's just a burst of like fresh air. I love you out there. Like you're a sweetheart, and everybody out there. So um, get ready to bring on Karen. But real quick, if you've been sending me, I sent a lot of links to people. I just don't see people hopping on. So I have a lot more people in the queue that have not sent links to, but I'm going to keep this thing rolling. Make sure you guys understand something. While you're hearing these conversations, if you're sticking around, I am desperately capital letters looking for feedback on Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter and just leave me your biggest takeaway. I want the world to know about like what you guys are up to. So top of the morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing a lot better now. So thank
Cool.
you.
Yeah. That's good to hear.
So my real name is Heather. My screen name is Just Call Me Karen because my kids make fun of me and say I'm
Oh,
Karen.
okay. Sorry. I'm over here saying what's up, Heather? Nice to see you
um,
today.
Thank you. So I've learned a lot from you, and I appreciate that. But some days we have rough days, and some days we just wake up and um, I'm going through a divorce. My husband walked out on me and the kids a year and 3 months ago to move in with another female. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and while I want to show my kids a strong mom, there are times when it just gets overwhelming. Yesterday was really kind of the point. Lawnmower broke, so I had to push the lawn. The pool is a swamp, so I was out there working in the pool, and my ex sent me a message. How's it going? Well, I was literally like just at anger, frustration point. So I just decided no response was the best response. And then so it
Good for
kind of
you.
carried over to today,
Yeah.
which I try not to carry over because yesterday was yesterday. Today's a new day. But
Right.
um, so I woke up upset because I'm like, I shouldn't have to do all these things by myself. I'm strong enough to be able to do so, and but I shouldn't have to. And his kids still live here. These are still for his kids, and he should be here in that aspect to help too. And then a gentleman friend of mine that I'm very close to is having a rough time with his business, small business, with all this corona plague mess that's going on, which we all understand.
Right.
Um, Having said that, I'm blessed to be able to still work. I've been working from home for 7 weeks now, but I'm a people person. I like to talk to people. I like to get out there. I've met all my neighbors now that I hadn't known.
Right. That's
But
cool.
being trapped in the house for 7 weeks is just blowing my mind. So it's basically like the perfect storm brewed all up at the same time. I do have one friend that I can completely confide everything in, and I did that, and I was at a low point where I just had to sit and cry it out, and but then I found this live and was listening to some of the things that were going on, and it really kind of boosted it because I mean, I've always said if there's anything to come from this whole divorce and separation, because my husband and I were married for 18 years, is I want to be able to use my story to help somebody to know that they're not alone, because that's really how I felt through the beginning of the process, is that I'm the only one dealing with this. These are the feelings I have, and I know true well now that is not it. And so I want to help people and know, let them know they're not alone. But also too, that we're human. Like, I mean, I have sad days. I sat and cried this morning and picked my bootstraps up and kept it moving. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Well, big hug to you, and thank you so much for sharing. And it's just real, right? Like, it's not even that I don't feel that you're looking for anything other than, look, I just want to say, it's refreshing to be in here, and this is what's going on in my life. And it's just a human thing. And so, first of all, I just want to say you're a strong woman. Like, like, like for real, for real. You going through and saying what you're dealing with and um, working on inspires me because like while I like to like sit on here and tell people like, oh, I'm busy and I have this going on, I have this going on, to hear your story to put things in perspective for me and lets me know like there's some people who are really like grinding and doing their thing out there, and you're one of them. You inspire me.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so this is a big hug to you, and thank you so much for letting us know what's on your mind.
Yes, well, thank you for listening, and I do thank you for your positivity, because positivity is very contagious. So we just all have to keep spreading the love that we have. And maybe that's one thing to be learned from this whole being locked up, is that to realize how much certain people or all people are important to us. Every life has a value, whether it's a learning lesson or someone to just pull closer to you.
Absolutely. From TikTok, you're getting love. Aura, I hope I'm saying her name right, but she was just on before you. She's saying hugs to you, love. And Links is saying inspiration. Links 169. And Madeline Davis says, "You got this. Yes, yes to being a strong woman." So people definitely are feeling your love right now, and I just know by you sharing that, you've touched someone, or you've made somebody look into their life and make them get some perspective on, you know what, you're not alone. And so that's why I really appreciate you hopping on and sharing your story. And like I told, or coming back, even if it's just to say, hey, look, I'm fine. Like yesterday was a little weird. I woke up yesterday morning feeling groggy and kind of dealing with life, but I woke up today and I just want to share with the world, like, I'm feeling amazing. Just keep coming back. Plus, I'd love to see you and talk to you as much as I can. So,
All right. Well, thank you. Y'all
hey,
take care.
real quick, what's your word of the day? Because I forgot to ask. Hey, or if you're out there, share your word of the day with the people on TikTok. What's your word of the day?
My word of the day is resilience. Just keep being resilient. Keep pushing through. Every day's a new day. Things are going to happen. You're going to have ups and downs. Just put one foot in front of the other. God put you on this earth for a purpose, and you'll be there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Big hug to you. Go get your squeeze from the audience. I don't know if you're going to hop on TikTok or Facebook. You have platforms to hop on, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get some love either way. Just go get a squeeze.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, she was awesome. Yeah, that's what I meant to tell her. She's courageous. She's really courageous. What's happening on here on TikTok? You got this. I'm in the same process. You're not alone. Yep. Love from everybody. My mom, everybody, please drop some hearts everywhere, especially out there on Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook. My mom is on the screen right here. That's my mama. Give her a big hug for me. Just was talking about her. So TikTok, just for me to tell my mom that there's a lot of hearts. I'm gonna screenshot it for my mom. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Sorry, guys. I just had to get this moment real quick. All right, guys, I'm sending links out. I'm sending links to you guys. There we go. More hearts, more hearts, more hearts, more hearts. Cool. Yo, we have some amazing human beings watching and tuning in. So I want to take this second to, not only say I appreciate your time, but if you guys heard the last two stories and you feel like it resonated, it feel like it gave you perspective, it feel like it was encouraging, inspiring, whatever it did for you, share, because I want everybody to feel the love. I want to give, one of my goals is to give the world like one big hug, because a hug, it doesn't have to be advice. A hug doesn't have to be the answer. A hug doesn't have to be anything but a hug to say, I feel you. You know what I mean? Like you're not alone. And so that's what I want to do. So if you guys have a second, please hit that share button. You too, TikTok, share this out with the world. Hello to your mother. Mom, there you go. You're getting some love out there. Have not got your link yet. All right, I'm going to be sending links out one by one. Let's go. I can't do video right now, but can call. I'm looking for one specific person. Yo, if you're in the comments, did you email me or did you text me? I need to know that in order for me to, real quick, guys. Aura Hoffman said her word of the day is take a deep breath, because sometimes I forget to do so. And that's really important. I forget to do so as well. Taking a deep breath is underrated. It really will put you in a place of like being able to think and make decisions better. So mom is still getting love. I think your name was like Seagull or something like that. Make sure you let me know. Did you text me or email me so I can send you that link? Let's see what's happening out here in the video cast environment. I'm waiting for one specific person real quick, guys. Give me a second. Come on, TikTok. Let's go. We got people waiting. I'd like the chance to share my story. I know it won't be today, but whenever you have time, great. Cool. Yeah, we'd love to bring you on. Love to bring you on. I got Facebook on and TikTok on the tablet. That's what's up, Michelle. I love that. Okay, I don't know where this person is. Let me know. If you text me or email me, let me know. I will do my best to get you in the queue. I'm sending out links now, so you guys pay attention. I'm just going first come, first serve, guys. First come, first serve. First come, first serve. First come, first serve. Blue Angel Light says, life is tough. No one teaches us how to get through the hard times. God loves all, for sure. We had a conversation earlier. How do you send your links? Via text. Who is this? I send them via text. So like I just sent you a link. But you guys got to be quick. You guys got to check your messages. Check your messages. I'm sending them. I'm sending them. I'm just sending them. I'm just sending them. I'm just going. I'll call you. I'll call you in a second. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Hugs, please. There we go. All right, cool. What are people saying out here? That way I can see faces. Yeah, for sure. It's interesting, right? Like if you guys aren't familiar with the TikTok environment, this is someone who I really want to talk to right here. Hold on, guys. I'll share my thought in a second. Let's wonderful. If you guys aren't familiar with the TikTok environment, this is someone who I really want to talk to right here. Hold on, guys. I'll share my thought in a second. Okay.
Hello, talkers! What's up, talk? I am so happy to see your face.
That's awesome. Happy to see your face as well.
Oh, happy Mother's Day week.
Yes, happy Mother's Day week for sure.
I sent a message to your mom.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
I have some things I want to show you. I cannot believe this week. Joe, I started off crying with you, thinking you were a counselor. You are our counselors. You are awesome. You are an inspiration. So yesterday when you said to me, today we're going to talk, I started to brainstorm, right? And I told my daughter, who I haven't really spoken to a lot, yesterday. She called me. So I get to see my grandchildren this week, which is awesome. Like
good for you.
Heaven.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. And not only that, I told her I'm on TikTok. And she goes, yeah, right, Mom. I'm like, oh, no. I'm part of the orangutans. You know, white light, Aura today. Aura came on. Faith came on. I was going to tell you today, faith, hope, charity. Yesterday, your main man was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
Awesome.
Yeah, he was.
And I have not had the best life. You know, you got the whole story in my email.
Mm-hmm.
So I look like a really...
Thank you so much for sharing that with me, by the way. Like now that we're in person and we're able to talk, like I just want to say thank you for taking the time to share that with me. It means a lot, you know, that you're able to open up to someone you just met. And I'm glad that you felt like which I am. I know I am the right person to like share that with. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate it.
You're my counselor. You are.
I like how you said the counselor of kindness, because counselor sounds a little, you know, like, but
no.
I'll take counselor of kindness.
You know, you're a counselor of love.
Okay,
you're a counselor of hope. You're a counselor of faith. And one thing, you're a counselor of charity. And the reason I say that is because you give your time to us. We need you. We all need you. So through my journey, I will quickly, I don't know how much time you've allowed.
Okay. I'm happy to see you.
So I'm just gonna show some things here. Like I was trying to set this up, but it's not really working. But I just want you to know, since In 2014, my son died. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
I told you that. And he was in a tragic, horrific car accident. Sorry, I'm just walking around here. I wanted to show you something. It's really important you see this.
I like your setup, by the way. I love your setup. And
This is my heart. This is my so owls. Today you were talking about owls.
mm-hmm.
Um,
That's amazing.
an owl has been coming around here since last year when I lost hope.
Wow.
There's a picture on my computer screen. That's the last full moon.
Wow.
That was the picture of the moon I was taking when my son passed away. And he turned around, and he looked over his shoulder, and his face. I knew. I'm sorry, my face is out, but I want to show you a couple of things here.
I love it. I love it.
My owl. I don't know if you can see this. It's hard for me to do this. I'm not.
It's great.
My angel
Uh-huh.
in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planting trees for the love of my child. He loved me. He adored me. I'm a gardener at heart. I haven't gardened properly in like 6 years because it's 6 years ago in March that he passed away. He passed away at 34 in a work-related accident. He was actually, it wasn't his fault, and he got killed in a train derailment in Montreal in the CN Yards. Yeah. His name is Jared Ward, the love of my life.
What was his name?
Jared Ward.
Jared. Gotcha. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No. Don't be sorry. And the thing is that I understand. I know you feel sorry for me. Wait a second.
Let's go.
I'm wearing a shirt because he bled black and gold.
He
did. He was the ultimate Boston Bruins fan. Actually, we received a letter from Cam Neely, number 8, his favorite of all time, giving his condolences to our family. Anyway, step forward to I had 4 years of really horribleness in my life. I was in bed. I couldn't get out of bed. I was like lost, stuck, wanted to die. My life couldn't go on. He's my only son, my oldest son, my biggest fan. We were on a weight loss journey together. I lost 40 pounds at the gym with him. He kissed me goodbye at the gym. His best friend said to him, "Dude, you kiss your mom in public?" And he's like, "Yes, she's my mom." So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to tell our gang, your gang, the orangutans with the auras around it. We all have our auras. They're shining. I just wanted to tell you my week changed. Something clicked. Something happened to me this week. I was away in January when the pandemic hit in Australia. My husband got COVID for sure. I'm positive. The doctor said no, but I know he had it. We made it. Our flights got canceled. We made it home. I got back up north. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to get back to my country. And since I've been here, I've been sad.
Wow.
I'm sad at the death in the world. I'm sad because I know people are going through loss. I'm sad that I feel their pain. I feel their pain. So what I thought I could do for Mother's Day is give people hope. There is life after death. I'm not talking in the afterlife. I am a spiritual person. I do have a little bit of a gift. My son comes to me. He brings angels to me, and I pass messages to moms. I know people are going to say you're crazy and it doesn't happen. It's not true. You know what? I don't care what you think about me.
Yes, that's exactly where I was hoping you're going with that.
I don't care. I want to spread good news.
Yes.
Good news is this. Wait, I actually took some notes to make certain. Oh, wait, I missed the most important part. I'm planting trees. I'm planting trees on Sunday on Mother's Day because I'm going to be all alone. And I want to show you something. We're kind of a tree. Anybody? Well, Weed is getting one. Paz, you got to choose your name on it. And I want anybody on your forum. They want a tree. I've got all these saplings. I live in the country. I have all these saplings that need to be transplanted. They're too close to the house of this. I could rip them out and throw them out. That's not me. That's not how I roll. Plant a wish, grow a dream. I'm telling you. So this is an example of what you will. Anybody who wants a tree, this is what they're going to get.
Mm.
I put it in a Folgers.
Pay attention, guys.
Okay, I put it in a Folgers jar, cup
Yes.
Joe. And here's our trees.
Oh, that's
Now, and on the tree, each tree is going to have. I don't know if you can see this.
we can see it.
It's a little blue moon. You can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. What is that?
It's a glass blue crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a blue moon mom because my kid, once in a blue moon, does a kid like mine come along. And I know we all say that about our kids.
Wow, I love that.
And so I'm a blue moon mom. I watch for the moon. It's the flower moon. I decided Mother's Day is the worst day of the year for me. Mother's Day and my birthday, worst days. But this year I said, no, I'm celebrating Mother. I'm celebrating me.
Yes.
Mom's back.
Yes.
I'm back. I made it through this shit. Oops. Sorry, I don't
know.
No,
Go. You preach it. Real quick though, I'm gonna pause because I want people to know like who I'm talking to. So on TikTok, her name is Lynx169. Is that correct?
That Lynx, LYNKS 169.
Perfect. And then where are you from and what's your actual name? So because people are asking.
My name is Linda Kilpatrick.
So guys, that's who she is. That's who I'm talking to. If you guys want to see her, I can't share the screen on TikTok. Find me on YouTube. Go to my bio. I have a link to my YouTube. You guys will be able to see her on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or Twitch. So you guys can tune in and check out who I'm talking to. But I wanted to make sure people knew who I was speaking to.
Okay, that's me.
Yeah.
I should have done my hair, right? But anyway, whatever.
You're good. Again, be you. We're celebrating you right now, and you were talking about a blue moon mom.
So I am a blue moon mom.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking. So today was like the day. It's like so many things happened. You showed your wallet today. Well, this is my wallet. I love you to the moon and back.
I love that.
Okay?
That's awesome.
That's my wallet. Ooh, yeah. I don't know how to do that. There.
It's perfect. We can see it.
So you showed your wallet. Then I said, okay, you always ask every day, what would your what would the day be? Your mantra be today? Mine is hope, faith, and charity.
I love that.
So you have faith on this morning, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to talk. I have to let people know there's life after death. Yes, I'm brokenhearted. Yes, I cry. I miss my son. Yes. But if I didn't cry, that means I didn't love.
Mm.
If I didn't feel I need to spread the oh, by the way, I'm from Canada. Wait a sec, one more thing here.
Yo, you and I are on the same page. Everyone says that I have, PhD, which is passionate, hyperactive, determination, and I feel like you and I are on the same page with that.
Yeah, but it's only just started. Like, seriously, I am not joking. I got back in February 22nd to Montreal, where I'm from. I came back up to the Laurentians. This is where my heart is. This is where I found out my son passed away. This is where that full moon that you see. Mm-hmm. I was taking a picture of it. The moment my son died, I knew he was gone. I knew it. I turned my cell phone off. Never did that in my life. My husband got the call. I wouldn't answer it. I didn't want to hear about it. However, it happened. I can't look back. It hurts your neck too much. It hurts. Look forward. Look up. If you're walking around looking down at the ground, holding your head down, it's like crying out loud,
You're fine.
But I don't anyway. So I decided to spread this. It's Mother's Day. I'm a broken mom. I know I'm broken. I've lost, but I love still. I love this group. I love the love you send, you get. JT, man, oh my gosh. I was on watching him live last night.
Me too, yeah.
I was crying for him, and I pray for him, and I know he's got this. And I said a prayer to Jared, please send your love to my JT. He deserves it. He makes me happy. He makes me laugh. People who make me laugh, hey man, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
So needless to say, on Mother's Day, I went around and because it actually turned nice for a couple of days here, I went around and I pulled all my little saplings out and I said, okay, who wants a tree?
Mm.
I have decided that, okay, and I don't know if you heard, but there was a mass shooting in Nova Scotia a couple of weeks ago and we lost 22 Canadians.
Yeah.
Sympathies to every single one of them. My heart goes out. I'm planting 22 trees for them. We lost, I believe it was 5 or 6 more Army personnel, or I guess they were Air Force last week. I'm planting a tree for each one of them. They're each getting a blue moon. They're each getting named. I want to plant a tree so everybody knows they have roots. They have roots
Mm.
planted. It's going to grow. It's going to grow with the love I'm going to give it. It's going to grow big. It's going to grow strong, because when we're born, we are born barefooted. I love walking barefoot, by the way.
Me too.
We're born barefooted. We leave barefooted. I'm sorry. But in the meantime, I want to plant hope. I want to plant faith. I want to give charity. I want my little blue moons on every single tree to sparkle in the day and then shine in the moonlight, because we have to have something to hold on to. We, as a parent, my worst nightmare came true. This is my main man, my only son, my oldest son, my biggest
Yeah.
hero, my biggest
Yeah.
fan. Loved by, he played every sport there was. He was
Man.
like top notch. Jared Ward, go on Facebook. It's in memory of. Check it out. The messages of love I received helped so much. But the problem is, after the novelties worn off, there's no more phone calls. There's no more. So I'm writing a book, and it's in the works. And I'm not plugging it. It's called The Last Full Moon: A Mother's Journey.
Yeah, you shared that with me.
Yeah, it's not. It's there's not even like it's just being written as my heart is breaking. I have to write to heal,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
so it's gonna happen one day. It's not a rush. I got trees to plant. That's how I. This is this is how I feel. So plant a wish, grow a dream, people. I love. Like, I don't like getting up early. I wake up just to get on for TikTokers only.
That
you
that
know,
means a lot to me, Linda.
and I tease you, counselor. I tease you, but I want you to know, to counsel someone and to be able to reach their hearts, reach their deep down into their souls and touch them, is a gift.
I
That's
appreciate
you.
I appreciate
That's you.
That means a
And
lot.
so I do, I've had some really crazy things happen to me since my son's gone. I won't share that because it's like very spiritual, and there is life after death, people. And I'm talking about your own. It hurts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that everyone has pain for it. However, like I said, if you hurt, it's because you love.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to stay on any longer. You have any questions? Any you want to ask me? You go
I
ahead
just,
and ask me.
I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful spirit, and with the story you shared, and to see your, I'm going to call it your attitude and your the vibes that you carry is it touches my heart. And I know a lot of people out there. I see people in the backstage like shaking their head as you're talking, and I see comments coming through like. It means a lot that you're on here, and I know it's like a breath of fresh air just to hear you speak and talk about your journey. And I just want to say thank you, and please, like I want people to support you with this tree, because like you seem really passionate about it, and I
Oh,
want
yeah,
people
yeah,
to
yeah.
reach
I
out
have
to you. So
hundreds of them. Hundreds. Like, and the thing is that every little tree, what I was going to do is plant a tree, hang my blue moon on it, take a picture of the tree, and send it to whomever it belongs to.
awesome.
right?
Awesome.
And then I on my TikTok, because I'm so brand new to it, I've only been putting like video clips with songs I love and pictures of my travels, because ever since he passed away, I've traveled to get away. I don't want to be here, you know.
Yeah.
And it's so weird with this pandemic and being away. All I wanted to do was get home.
Yeah.
You know, so I've come to realize home is here. Home is right here in
Mm.
your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Home is here.
Yep.
Love is here. Hate can be, you can fill yourself with hate. You can't fix haters.
Yeah.
You can't fix stupid. But one thing you can do is fix a broken heart. But it has to start from in here. It has to start in your heart. You have to get out of bed. Take all the time you need, but do get out of bed. If you need counseling, get it. I've done it all. I've had the counseling, I've had the therapists, I've had everything. They helped me for a few minutes. I actually had I like this the stuff counselors make me leave. They say you don't need us. It's like, yes I do, please, I need you. And they're like, no, you don't need us. You need you. You go girl, sort of thing. And I want everybody, or it's like last Sunday was Grieving Mother's Day to honor our children.
Right.
I told my husband the day that it was, and then I started to cry, of course. And he never really understands the significance of these days, the significance of holidays. They are painful. However, with this pandemic, I'm isolated anyway. So you know what? Mother's Day is going to rock this year. Mother's Day I'm planting, man. I'm doing what I love: gardening, planting, digging, getting my fingers. I don't wear gloves. I don't want gloves. I want the dirt under my nails. I have to have that dirt under my nails. So my message today is hope, faith, and charity.
I love it.
Be charitable, everybody. Be charitable. It comes back. It comes back to you. So Links 169 on TikTok, Linda Kilpatrick on Facebook. I have Instagram. I'm Links 169. I go by Blue Moon Mom or LK because my name is Linda Kilpatrick. So it's ELLE space KAY, LK. So with that, happy Mother's Day to all those beautiful moms out there.
Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. And trust me, we'll be you won't be alone. You'll be getting messages saying Happy Mother's Day to you as well. And keep doing what you're doing. You make me happy.
Okay, so again, anybody want a tree in memory of a lost one? Somebody's struggling. JT's getting a tree. He doesn't even know it. Joe, you're getting a tree. I already told you that.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. And I want everybody, if there's somebody out there struggling that needs love, needs to plant a firm, solid roots into something, just know you're going to have a little piece of heaven in Canada. And this is my heaven. If you like, I'm just going to, before I let you go, this is what I have to deal with every time this is my country home, but this is what I have to struggle with every single day. You know, I don't know if you can see that.
It's terrible.
I know.
It's terrible.
So painful.
Golly.
So here's another little. I'm into Blue Moon Mom.
Love it.
It's a glass.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just want you to know, Joe, you have changed me this week.
Hey, this won't be the last time we're talking. For sure. And, I hope we stay in touch, and I hope we stay connected. And
I will. And the next time we get on, I'm going to read a poem
awesome.
that I wrote within the week of my baby going. And I just want it. I think it'll resonate to other moms out there. So peace, Boston. This is for my son. I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan, and I'm wearing this with pride today.
I love it. Hey, big hugs to you. Please jump back in. My TikTok did go off. I turned it off because I got a warning that they're going to suspend me. So for anybody who was on TikTok, please let the gang know if you can. But I'm still on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. But go back on one of these platforms and go get a squeeze from people who are still tuning in. I think Facebook has more people on, so you might be able to hop on Facebook if you can and just jump in and just get a hug, big hug from everybody.
Okay. Listen, happy Mother's Day to your beautiful, beautiful baby mama. Your kids are dolls. Kids
Thank
are
you.
they got my heart. So
Thank you.
keep on. Peace.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Peace.
Love. Bye.
Bye-bye. Yo, she was awesome. She was really, really cool. Man, not much to say other than I'm happy. And so, yeah, my TikTok went off. I'm not sure they warned me this time, which I appreciate because usually they just kick me off. But I got a warning on the screen saying that I need to adjust some of my content or else they're going to suspend me. I'm still not understanding what TikTok's guidelines are yet. I just didn't want to get suspended, so I hopped off. So for everybody who's sticking around on these other platforms, thanks for being here. Please do me a favor and share. We have 2 more lovely guests that I'm going to be bringing on, and then I'm going to hop off. Then I'll hop off because I have a lot of work to do. So here we go. Hey, what's up, Jasmine?
Oh, it's me. Hey, what's up? Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Welcome to your big virtual hug.
Yes, it's so welcome.
Welcome to Cup of Joe, but here's your big virtual hug.
Yes. Couldn't come at a better time, actually. I know we're doing words of the day.
Yeah.
So my word of the day is perseverance.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I had no idea that your previous guest was going to talk about loss of a child.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what I was going to talk about. With Mother's Day coming up, I know there are a lot of women who go through it and feel like they're by themselves. And when I lost my first son. I already had 2 daughters. Mother's Day always is emotional for me because I think of my 2 children I lost back to back.
Wow.
I already had 2 daughters.
Yeah.
But we lost our first son.
Okay.
I was 20 weeks when I found out. I found out it was a boy, and then I found out he was a boy on the 14th, and on the 15th I lost him. This was years ago, and I was hurt. I was sad, but I was able to pick myself up as hard as it was and go on. Well, a few months later, I found out I was pregnant again. Excited, still a little nervous, but excited. Time went on, we were excited, nervous, and then I found out when I went to the doctor appointment that the baby had stopped developing. So I had to have surgery, and we lost that child. So we lost 2 children back to back. And mind you, I had just enrolled in graduate school for my master's. And I was angry. I didn't understand why. I'm a believer in God or whatever. And I just remember asking him, why me? Why would you do this to me? Like, what did I do to deserve this punishment at first is what I thought of it as.
Right.
Like, what have I done so horrible to deserve this? And for a long time, I really didn't share. This is my first time publicly on this type of platform sharing my story. But I felt like it was time for me to go in. It was, let's see, my other son, he'll be turning 12 in June. So these 2 kids came before him. Well, my mom was like, okay, so I understand you lost your child, but when are you going to go back to school? You got to finish. And I'm looking at her like, this woman is telling me about finishing school. I just lost 2 kids back to back. Like, really? And I was so mad at her about it, but she pushed me to do it, and I did. And then that was in July. I lost the second child. Okay.
Yeah.
School started back. I'm back at work. I'm working, and I got sick at work one day. I didn't know what was wrong. Thought I had a cold or the flu. I went to the doctor, and I was pregnant again. So there was a year where I was pregnant 3 times in 1 year. It's crazy, and I was cautious, and I was scared.
I'm sure you were.
I wanted to have to go home on bed rest because I went into labor with him on April Fool's Day, like at work. I was in labor on April Fool's Day.
Wow.
And when I'm going home on bed rest, I said all that to say he was wound up being born healthy baby boy. He'll be turning 12 in June. And after that, years later, we had a baby girl. So I'm done. There's no more children. I am done having
boy
kids.
and a girl. Boy and a girl.
So I have 2 girls, then my boy.
Okay.
And then my baby girl,
okay.
Bella, who was the one who told everybody hey the other day.
Yeah.
But I'm saying all of that to say the pain, I'm finally able to talk about it publicly, But the good thing about
Thank you.
going through that experience, I chose perseverance because I didn't realize until I went through it how many people actually go through that on a daily basis. It's not, something brand new. But I was able to help people who were close to me who experienced the same exact thing. And I wanted to say, I know Mother's Day is coming up, and sometimes for those women who have lost children, before even, like I said hello and goodbye in the same breath with my kids.
Mm.
And Mother's Day tends to be emotional. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
You're good. You're okay.
Oh, tends to be emotional.
Yeah.
Because I think about what they would be doing right now, where they would be right now. But I've learned to celebrate the kids I have here with me right now. Not to wallow in the grief of losing those two, but embrace the love I have for thanks, Misty. Embracing the love I have, I got 4 beautiful children. And I could not stay in the grief I was in for the 2 I lost and sacrifice the time and attention and love that my other kids needed. They needed me. They needed me to come to myself, pull myself up, like she said, by my bootstraps, and keep on going. And there's life after loss, like the guest before you said, there is life and death. Like,
Uh-oh.
for you to go ahead and grieve, it's fine. Do I stop grieving? No, I think about my kids all the time, but I also have to focus on the ones I have here. Deposit into them what I would deposit into the ones I lost. And so persevere, meaning, through loss of a child, loss of a loved one, loss of a job, which a lot of people are experiencing right now. Whatever you may be going through, whatever you may have lost, persevere, push through it. Like my message on TikTok the other day, just push through it. I mean, it doesn't feel good. It's painful. Yes, tears will come with that. I mean, it's inevitable when you're dealing with loss. It's okay to cry. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means that you have feelings. You're human. You have emotions, and it's okay to cry. But push through it. It's not always easy. And I look back and I think about all those hard times. At that time when I was going through that loss, I never thought in a million years I'll be on this side of that loss.
Mm.
Like, I never thought that there would really be life after me losing my 2 babies back to back. My first son, and what hurt so much, I lost our first son on my husband's birthday. So every year when his birthday comes up, I'm reminded of that. But this year was the first year that I didn't cry. When February 15th came around, that I didn't cry. I thought about my baby boy, but I didn't cry,
Mm-hmm.
which means I'm healing, and I'm still healing. And that's okay. Don't ever let anybody tell you by now you should be over it. Never let anyone tell you how long your grief process will take. You take however long. Those of you who have lost someone, or you take however long you need to go through your process. I found myself after the loss of my 2 children writing a whole lot. I journaled a whole lot after that, and writing helped me get through that. So I just wanted to share that because I know Mother's Day is coming up, and for those who have lost babies and lost children, Mother's Day tends to be a very, very difficult time. Because what do you say? Like, how do you say Happy Mother's Day to somebody who's lost? I mean, like, how do you say Happy Mother's Day?
I know.
Because at that time, is it really Happy Mother's Day?
Right.
Like, so what do you say?
Yeah.
To someone who's lost their child, and they're a mother. Just because their child is gone does not mean they're not a mother. They're a mother who lost their child. So I just wanted to tell those women out there who've lost a child or lost children, there's persevere. It will get better in time. Don't allow anyone to tell you how much time it's going to take for you to get better, or you shouldn't be crying. You should be over it by now. I mean, my son, that experience happened. My son that I have now, he'll be 12. So that was 13 years ago that happened. And I still cry from time to time. So never let anyone tell you an expiration date on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you, Joe,
yes.
You have no idea how inspirational this show is. Like, I was at a very, very low point during this pandemic thing. It just was really depressing and heavy. It was heavy to me. I was on TikTok one day and I just happened to scroll up, and then I'm like, oh, what's this live? Oh, okay. So I just happened to stumble across it. And the love and the genuineness of you and the Attain Gang. I'm getting a shirt made that says #Attain Gang, by the way. You have no idea how much of an impact just you being positive, lifting people up, a virtual hug. Let me tell you something. A hug goes a long way, longer than words or a gift or anything could ever go. So I want you to know that you are definitely making an impact. Don't stop. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. The world needs this right here, this positivity, this encouragement. The world needs it. So many times social media is used to push the negative agenda and negativity, and we need, and especially during this time, we need the love. Like the song says, "Where's the love?" It's here. We have the love. And I just want to tell you, I appreciate you. And I'm extremely thankful. I wake up every morning like, okay, what time is it? I can't miss it. I was at work. As a matter of fact, I was at work the other day and I had my earbuds in and I'm like, okay, I can't talk to nobody right now. I got to get to my office so I can finish my cup of joe. So I just want you to know, you're definitely an inspiration and much more impactful, I think, than you will ever be able to wrap your mind around. So please keep doing what you're doing because it's definitely needed.
I will. Jasmine, thank you so much. I just want to say thank you for, number one, using this platform to make it your first time to share what you just shared with us. Like that's touching. And the fact that you decided to share it with us out here in the community means a lot to me. And I just want to say I appreciate you for being strong. And I know that with your 4 children, you're loving them. That experience you had, while it's unfortunate, I know it's the reason why you're such a strong mom to them. And just keep doing you. And it's people like yourself that makes me want to keep doing this, because like it's not me sharing these stories, it's you. You know, you decided to come on and share your story for the first time with us. And I'm just glad to be the catalyst to, you know, give you the platform to do that. And so I know everybody out there loves you and is sharing you love. So thank you so much for that. Perseverance.
That is the word of the day, perseverance.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have a great day, and please go back in the comments. I know I'm not on TikTok right now, but if you have time, find a Facebook group or YouTube or TikTok or Twitch and jump in there and say hey, and get some squeezes from the people.
I'm headed back to YouTube.
All right, cool. All right, well, you have an amazing day. Stay strong and much love.
Yes, same to you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
Oh, good morning, Joe.
That was a quick transition. I like hung up and then hit the button.
There I am. Oh my gosh. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing?
I am doing awesome. I got up this morning and I was so excited to see you on. I was making my coffee and I was like, oh, there he is. And oh my gosh, you know, your fans, your followers, they're just amazing and they're just so uplifting. And you know, and I was listening to these stories this morning, especially like Faith and just now Jasmine, listening to them and what amazing moms they are. And
yeah,
I have to be honest. Like when I first became a mom, I didn't want to be a mom.
Right.
Didn't want to be a mom. Did not want to be a mom because I was like, there is no way I can be a mom. There's just no way, because I had such a screwed up childhood. I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way. And somehow I ended up with this incredible human being. And, you know, the thing is that you were talking about, you don't know what you're going to do when your kid gets older, when your kids get older. And I think the thing that I learned over the years was I love my son. He is not just my son, but to me, he's just an incredible human being. So I so enjoy just knowing him as a human being. And I'm so grateful that the dreams that I have, because we all have dreams as parents for our children. We have aspirations for our children, and we want the best for them. And sometimes we allow our dreams to kind of be pushed upon our kids. And then it causes distance and discord with your children, because your children want to be who they want to be. You know, they're growing up to be that person. And so I'm kind of grateful that I allowed to grieve my dreams for my child, because his dreams and my dreams are two different things. Oh my gosh. But the thing is as soon as I did that, Joe, I was like, dang, he's an amazing person. wow, you know, and then I was like, I am so blessed to have him. And he's 22 and he's incredible. And I'm just so grateful for it. But going back to becoming a mom, Faith was sharing her story about how wonderful her mom is. And I'm like, I literally sat here this morning and was just like, God, I wish I could have just had like the fingertip of what she had in her life. And it's interesting because I never liked Mother's Day,
Mm,
never liked it. And the reason is because when I was young, you know, my mother, we would give her things for Mother's Day and she'd go, well, that's nice. Or why did you give me that? And it was always like this complaint. And there was never anything joyous about being a mom. And I realized in my church, I started looking because I was a little bit older. I'm 30, 31 when I accepted Christ.
uh-huh.
And I began looking at the people in the church and I would watch them. And I'd watch these mothers. And they would catch me watching them. Like when they were correcting their child or they were loving on their child. And I would be watching them. And they didn't understand how they were impacting me to be a better mother. So both Jasmine and Faith today, just again, putting their stories out there are inspiring people like me to continue to try to be better moms. And that's what they need to continue to do because there's people out there who do not have a good role model at home. And we're always looking to go, what do we do? How do we do this?
Yeah.
Because there's I don't know about you, but when your children were born, I'm sure that there was not a handbook that was attached to them when they came out telling you what to do.
Okay. You see, I don't know if you catch me in the mornings, but look, I am running crazy like a madman trying to figure out how to do this thing. So yeah, no manual whatsoever. I think we got a little hit.
You know, you don't,
Yeah.
yeah. It's crazy, you know. So I'm so grateful for those women that are willing to step up and
Yeah,
be
me
those role models.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and just, I know this is the other thing, because I know you want the word of the day. And my word of the day today was time limit. And I know that's going to sound really weird, but
I'm sure you
I
have
have a friend of,
a story behind it.
there is, but I have a friend of mine and she's like, you know, I love you so much, Paula, because you have taught me that it's okay for me to have what I call my pity party, but I put a time limit on it.
Yeah.
And the reason is because we can get so caught up in our pity party that we're missing out on the blessings that are right in front of us.
Mm.
And so the reason I say time limit today is because I know that for some mothers out there, this is a really difficult Mother's Day. And my heart aches for them because I get it. At the same time, I also know that there's a lot of people that right now are celebrating Mother's Day alone because they can't be with their families for whatever reason. So, you know, it's okay for you to grieve, but just remember, you might want to put a time limit on it. That way you can still get the blessing that's supposed to come to you. And it's okay for you to grieve and do that. So that's my word of the day, Joe.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for that. Thank
Hey,
you.
no problem.
And thank you for all the love you've been showing me, you know, ever since we've been interacting. Like, it's
Oh
amazing.
my gosh, you
And,
are amazing and you lift me up every day. Your family here is lifting me up. Your kids are beautiful. Oh my God, those precious angels. Oh, I just want to just squeeze them and just kiss them all over because they're just so gorgeous.
Thank you.
But I hope you have a wonderful weekend and God bless everybody here. And thank you
You
for the
too.
love you guys have been showing me as well. It's really wonderful. So thank
You
you so
too.
much.
Big hug out to you, and you have an amazing Friday.
Thank
And
you.
I appreciate that. I like how you took, because I didn't know where you're going with that time limit, and and I love the twist you put on it. It's true too, you know. And I think that's where people who are having a tough time trying to find out how to give themselves a time limit need to lean on people like yourself, like me, like this show, or anything that like can lift up their spirits to help them create that time limit to stop grieving and
Yeah.
you know start appreciating life a little bit more. And again, I know it's hard. I'm not trying to say
It
it's,
is.
but
No.
there's people out there who I'm gonna go ahead and just mention you. Like, you reached out to people out here to show them love, and I know you're that type of person. So guys, if you're out there, happen to watch this episode, what Paula is saying here about putting a time limit, finding a place in your heart to create a time limit for your grievance is really important. And there's people out here who are willing to support you throughout that process. So I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's funny because, like I told my friend, she found herself having a pity party for 3 days. And I just looked at her and I said, okay, when are you going to try to look at what you've got in front of you? Look at your son. Look at how beautiful he is. When are we going to come forward? Because right now you're so sad right now that you're missing the joy that's in front of you, and your son doesn't know what to do right now. And he's little. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And she just kind of looked at me and she's like, well, how do you do this? How do you stay so stinking positive? And I'm like, well, I'm not always that positive. Okay. I have my ups and downs, but I've just learned that, putting that time limit and saying, okay, I'm sad today and I'm going to put a time limit on this. And that doesn't mean that halfway through the day, I put the time limit on it. Doesn't mean that it kind of creeps back up. It's okay for it to creep back up. But I'm like, nope. I've had my time with that. I acknowledge it. I'm going to let this go and I'm going to look at this today. I'm going to try to stay as positive as I can. And sometimes it's really hard, but that's why I have the time limit. And my friend, I love her so much because she told me, she said, you have changed my life. You've changed the way I interact with my husband. You've changed the way I interact with my kids. And she's like, and I will tell my family, I am having a pity party and my pity party is lasting X amount of time. And I just crack up because I'm like, good for you, And so give yourself that permission to do that, but don't stay there, look up. Don't just look down, look up.
Yeah. And I think it's funny that you articulate it in that way, because I think that's the game I'm playing every single day. People are always leaving, the most amazing comments about I love your positivity, Joe, and and I'm like, guys, check it out. There's roller coasters throughout my day. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
I think the way you described it is, I am putting a time limit on. Look, I know you're angry or sad or offended or whatever, but it's up to you how long that's supposed to last. And I think the game I'm playing is how can I continue to shorten those time limits I'm giving myself, right? Because then you start to enjoy life a little bit more. And
Absolutely.
It's cool. I love that.
Absolutely. One more thing. When your little boy fell, okay, I'm going to tell you something that I did with my son when he was really little.
Yeah.
The first time he was running and he turned around too fast and he hit a tree in our yard, and he started crying, of course, because it hurt. And I looked at him and I went, did that tree just bite you? And he looked at me and he was like, uh-huh. And I said, tell that tree that was not nice. So my son, as he was growing up, anytime if he fell or if he, got hurt in some way, if it wasn't real serious, because there's a difference between their cry, the real serious cry, and the I just want attention cry, he would turn and he would look at that sidewalk and he'd go, that was not nice. So, and that's how we dealt with it. That's how we dealt with, moving through those. So,
you
you
were
still
the
got comfort.
You were in the comments saying that tell them the floor did it.
That's right.
Okay,
the floor did it. Exactly.
I can see Jude looking at the floor. Let me fall.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
and it's so funny when kids do it. But I'm going to tell you right now. I'm a teacher. Well, I was a teacher. I taught for 5 years, and I had first graders, and they get really awkward when they start to grow. And all of a sudden, I'm teaching, and a kid would literally just fall out of their chair, seriously on the floor, fall out of their chair. And I would just stand there and look at them. The first time this would happen, I would go, dude, you need to have a conversation with that chair. What did you do to the chair to make the chair throw you out on the floor?
Yeah.
And the kid would just look at me. So it got to the point in my classroom where kids would be like, that wasn't nice. My chair's not being nice. Right. And I'm like, maybe you need to put your chair in timeout and get another chair, because we ain't doing this.
That's great.
So I have a weird sense of humor, and I look at things very oddly, but it just kind of, to me, it kind of gives kids that opportunity to stumble and grow, because they do go through growth spurts, and they get, lanky and whatever. And next thing you know, they're falling or, or clumsy. And a lot of times people want to make fun of it and laugh at it, but I kind of twist it around and go,
I love that. I love it.
Why did that floor do that? What did you need to talk to the floor. You need to talk to the chair. You need to talk to that tree.
What a metaphor to life, right? How can we twist it? How can we get a different perspective? I'm weird like that too. So I loved it. I loved it.
Anyway, that's my last comment for the day. I love y'all. You all have a wonderful day.
We love
And I'll
you back.
catch up with you. And I'm
Yeah.
still following you. Don't worry. My husband, I just picked him up and he's back from trucking. So I've got him a couple days now. And
That's
he is getting to see you, Joe, for the first time. He's like,
that's
that's
cool.
Joe. That's who she's talking about.
I hope I'm doing a good job, sir.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Hey,
You have a
thank you.
wonderful day.
You have a great Friday and a great rest of the weekend. In case
Thank you.
all right.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Cool. Yo, awesome conversations today. I like this because it is an extended version of what I do on live. And you know, it's literally me just connecting with people. But look, check this out. There's one person, Sam M. Did you email me? There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. So this is gonna be my last caller, guys. My last caller right here. This is gonna be my last caller. If you have a chance to click the link, click it. Yeah, it's gonna be my last caller, guys. Look, real quick commercial break. I am giving my time, and I'm happy to give my time. But one thing that I really would love is that if you're not sharing, you share this with people to give the love, because this is what this is about. And also, oh, that's cool. I didn't know it does that. I'm still learning about this platform. Look at that. Look at that. What? You guys see that? That's cool. Sam M. That's cool. I like that a lot. I like that. StreamYard. I love it. Real quick, I want to know your biggest takeaways, but how we're doing it is you either screenshot this and tag me on Instagram with your biggest takeaway, or you find me on Twitter and you tweet me your word of the day, or you tweet at me your biggest takeaway that you've had so far throughout these stories. So, guys, I don't ask for much, but this is my oxygen. And let's go ahead and pull Sam on for a virtual hug. Sam, how's it going?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Not much. Just been following you for the last couple days.
Oh, cool. Appreciate it.
So yeah,
Sam,
just go ahead.
no, I just want to say thank you, man, and I wanted to give you a chance to give your username in case you wanted people to like show you some love, because that's what we do out here. Like people they like to know your name so they can like drop some hearts, drop some hug emojis, or just spread some positive vibes to you. So if you could introduce yourself real quick.
Yeah, on TikTok it's Alpha Wolf 1776.
Cool. Yeah. Where are you located?
So I'm currently.
Oh, yeah, I know who you are. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Everybody, please drop some. Like this is important. You're you're in where are you at?
Currently in the Middle East.
Middle East, man.
Yeah. So live back in Oregon, back in the Northwest, and so been listening to your live for the last probably like hour, and the time difference. It's kind of hard, but I always take the time to just say love out there and the positive words out there. We have the word of the day on the fridge in the office, so every time we go in there, someone writes a word of the day, and they make sure that we spread it around this base, because it's not just and it's just not Americans here. We have different coalition forces, and it's been hard because everybody's struggling back home, with the lockdown and everything. Schools are shut down. I know a lot of us actually, probably including myself, we sent care packages back home to random people.
Wow.
Because people, just the little things. We filled up probably 2 tough boxes of just snacks and toilet paper and hand sanitizer and sent it back to just random people.
Wow, that's amazing.
Jumped on your TikTok, and we do it once in a while just because it gets away, and it's tough because a lot of us we're not going to be there for Mother's Day, And, I don't know how it is to lose, a father figure or mother figure. We have, whatever's going on over here, we always take the time out and make sure that we're alive. And your video is, it's definitely positive. All of us are slowly like, who are you guys talking about? And they're like, it's the Italian gang. And it's funny because we actually have a guy over here that creates patches and stuff. And so he actually, there is actually a patch going to be made for you with your name in it.
Oh man.
And it's actually in Arabic, and
wow.
But it's gonna get sent out to you.
Damn, man.
But I'm definitely it's you just deal with it. Everybody's like, oh, it sucks over here, and I'm like, it's not that bad, but
Well, look, Sam. I just want to say thank you so much for your service, man, and the fact that you're calling in on the show. Look, when I started this, I was thinking it was going to be me and TikTok, and now it's literally reaching like the world. Like
it is.
You're in the Middle East right now, and I'm talking.
Yeah.
It's like blowing my mind right now. And
no, it is.
Calling to show me some love and like tell me you guys are making a pass for me is like I don't even know how to process it right now.
No, yeah, you definitely have a small following over here because we make TikTok videos just because it's just something to do.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll jump on live, and I tell people every day that I don't care who you are, what walk of life you come from. If you just need someone to talk to, go ahead and give me a call because the time difference it's nighttime here, but I'll still stay up just because.
Yeah.
So,
what time is it there for you? Just so I can have.
It's probably it's got a 13-hour difference from home. So say it's like 7 in the morning over there. It's 7 at night over here.
Gotcha.
So it's like a 13-hour difference from me.
Yeah.
But our word of the day over here is just grind. Just grinding. Because no matter, your body tells you, you're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to get up in the morning. But you just got to keep on going. And then you're always going to always have someone right there by your side telling you can do it.
Yeah. Amazing.
So
do me a quick favor, man, because I want to make sure people are like, they're really trying to show you some love now. So they want I want to spell your TikTok name correctly, how they could reach out to you. So
it's Alpha Wolf 1776.
Alpha Wolf. Spell it like it sounds?
Yeah, so it's Alpha Wolf 1776.
1776. Cool. I'm gonna put it on the screen so that people can follow you. And look, brother, so much love for you reaching out to me. You have no idea like how you've impacted my day right now. And I did get your email. I think you emailed me the other day as well.
No, I did, and I didn't get a chance to go on. I know that everybody is out there jumping on the queue, and it's just a random shoot. But
that's just half of the story. The other half of the story is that I'm a lunatic, man. I'm all over the place, and sometimes
you are
and commenting and like trying to figure out like where to go. And so sometimes I just miss some of the messages. But I'm super glad that I was able to like get you on because it's worth it, man. It's worth it for me.
No, it's definitely, it's much love from us from over here. And I'm going to keep on following you, and I'm going to take your mentality and try to pass it along over here because, we got the next set of, guys coming in the 4 months, and, they're going to be right where we're at. We just, we'll be home soon. And
well, just know that you guys are not alone. Obviously, you have love from the Italian gang and for everybody out here in this community who's paying attention. And for me, I think you, my man, are inspiring to me because you have such a calm demeanor to be out like where you're at. And I'm just curious if you've always been like that, or like, how long have you guys been out there? By the way, how long have you been out there?
We've been in here since probably like November of last year.
Wow.
So it's usually like almost a year.
Yeah.
Usually we're out here. Obviously, we gotta, get the comforts of wearing regular clothes once in a while, just because, we have to, be human. But we we'll be out here for probably another like 4 more months, and it's, there's, with this whole COVID thing going on, and everything you hear on the news, it's not, the people out here, are super humble. We have everybody from different walks of life, and I've always been, I've been with the military for 10 years, and it's the best decision I've made. I've got my girlfriend back home, and she's my biggest inspiration right now, my biggest rock, because she doesn't get to see me every day. She gets to see me on the phone,
right?
And her 5-year-old is, he's my hero. They're my hero. You guys are my hero, because everybody thanks us for our service. Yeah, it's our job. This is what we signed up for. But we've been told every day by our leadership that there's no point of getting angry at anybody. You hear every negative thing that happens in this world.
Yeah.
And you just gotta love one another. And we don't look over here at the Middle East as, oh, they're bad people. They're not. They are the hardest working people. Everybody over here is. And yeah, we're out here doing humanitarian missions. We're doing it's just like that. And I'm gonna hopefully one day be in your shoes, where I can reach out to people and spread the love like you are in this world, because you're the inspiration. It's definitely I've only seen your TikTok for a couple like week or two, but it's just, there's something that just makes the days just go by quick.
I appreciate that, man. That's love right there. Man, I hope this is a start to a cool relationship, Sam. I want to be in touch, and thanks for the love. I know my community is going to be like finding you on TikTok and supporting you, and it's going to be crazy, man. Because like the stories I've been hearing the last 24, 48 hours of people just doing crazy random acts of kindness because they've been inspired by like this has been blowing my mind. So I just know that people are going to be, whoever's paying attention is going to be like reaching out to you and sending some love. And to all the guys out there, just much love from me, and thank you so much for what you guys do. And I love what you say about like, it's just about being kind, and not judging, and just doing what we're supposed to be doing, right? And the news does a bad job of promoting human beings in the right way. And so this is just my platform, and I want to let you know you're doing it, man. Like you're already doing it, like by you being on the show, and hopefully we can get you on even more. Like you're touching people, and so I just want to say I appreciate you, and I'm Team Human, and I want to make sure people know like our brand as a human being is underrated. We are actually good people, and the news can twist and repackage us and however they want to do it. But and I'm not being naive to like there's bad things that do happen out there in the world. But what I'm saying is that
definitely.
I think light is more powerful than like darkness. Like we have to turn on the light to like light up a room. You know what I mean? A dark room. And so that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say is that I think the more I can get people's lights to shine, I think the brighter the world will be. So.
Yeah, no, I hear you right there. And, it's definitely, I'm going to reach out to every single one of your followers too, and just see how they are doing.
Cool. This has been a pleasure, an honor. I'm so glad, and I'm so mind blown that you're on the show. Like, that's cool, Sam. I appreciate it. Respect to you.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah. So much love from us, and hey, I'll definitely check you guys out, and I'll give you guys a follow more.
Cool. All right, Sam. Well, I'll hop off, but much love, brother, and we'll be in touch.
Yep.
All right. Sam, Alpha Wolf. Alpha Wolf 1776, guys, do me a favor, jump off, like the show's over, jump off, go show Sam some love. That was a big deal for me. Wow, that's love. And whoa, that's all I'm gonna say is whoa. To everybody who's been on, another amazing episode of the Cup of Joe show. I'm not even sure how to brand this thing, man. Like, these virtual hugs are insane. Your engagement, your involvement is insane. Your love and your kindness, not only with me, but like people doing random acts of kindness out there in the world. Like, that's the thing that I want to, like, that's my mission, is to get people to want to be able to give random acts of kindness, random love, random things, like do nice things for people. And me just giving my time, because that's really all I got at this point, is definitely me trying to just lead by my own example. And so I really want to say, I just want to say thank you. Just want to say thank you. And I keep asking for it. I'm going to keep asking, but your your words mean a lot to me. So I'm really curious to know what your takeaways have been from the last few conversations. To the ladies and the gentlemen who have been on the show today, thank you so much. If you've been reaching out to me to get on the show, just know that you'll get on at some point. I'm getting better at organizing, like how I shuffle and bring people on, but I'm going to find new ways and keep enhancing the format to bring you the most value and bring you, some new stories and new faces and new experiences. And I just want to say, share this with friends, share this with family, continue to come back, and I'll continue to bring my best. And, when I get all the positive interaction, man, like, you guys don't even understand how much like fuel that adds to my fire. Like, for example, my last story before I hop off, yesterday, I got off the show and I had to teach 2 social media classes. And I'm pretty sure every one of those students in the in the class thought I was a lunatic, because the amount of energy and fire that I brought into those rooms were insane. And it's just because you guys feel me. And so people are my passion. Love is my passion. And I'm figuring this thing out, and I'm going to continue to just bring my best. So thank you so much. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. I'll be back tomorrow, and have a great day. Happy Friday. Make it a good one. Ciao. I thought I hit